I'm happy and welcome to you all in the LOL Toastmaster Club meeting. 40, how many meetings? 61st meeting. Let us, we have some ground rules for this virtual meeting. We should keep our mic mute while this speaker on the visual. And the second thing is, we should not talk about sex, politics, and religious. And other thing, we have to read out our club missions. Can we read out these club missions? Toastmaster club mission is to provide supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to
develop
the communication and leadership skill, resulting in personal growth and self-confidence and personal growth.
Okay.
This is the objective of Toastmaster. After a long gap, I forgot this objective. We will hand over this podium to our club president, DTM Toastmaster, Wafa Salman. Come on, guys.
Thank you, Surgeon at Arms, active Surgeon at Arms, and good evening, fellow Laugh Out Loud members. Every time I think, as a president, I should start by saying something and make you smile and happy. So today there is something. You know what is my perception about Arij background since last couple of meetings? I thought that Arij is in a mall. And these people who are moving around her are like, I'm talking seriously, by the way, like last 2 times, like Arij in a mall and there is no noise, there is no sound. How can she make mute to the mall? And today I discovered that it's a background. Silly me. Okay.
Seriously? Wait, seriously?
Seriously.
Okay.
I'm saying it to laugh on me. Thank you for doing that. You did the job. I did my job and you did the job on laughing on me. That's good.
This is a Grand Avenue.
It's absolutely. I was thinking it's a Grand Avenue. Okay. Thank you for being here in a new Toastmasters meeting. And this is the meeting number 16? No. What's the number of the meeting?
51, sorry.
51. We had 50th meeting last time.
Yes, exactly. I forgot the 50. So 51. And now, is there any guests to hear from them before we give the control to our energetic Toastmaster of the day? No guests? Okay, so all our members. So let's start. Our meeting has got a Toastmaster of the day, and that will relieve me from doing the things to make people laugh, which is very difficult. So let me give the control to the Toastmaster of the day. I wish her best of luck in making the people enjoying their time, not bored and not sleepy and not yawning. Help me welcome the Toastmaster of the day, Wafa Salman. Yes, exactly. We need that energy. Thank you, President. I will take the lead now, and I'll make sure that all the members of this club are having good time, fun time, and they're laughing. I have chosen a theme, and the theme comes from cast of a character. And cast of a character, there is lots of movies that they will work on that. And I was planning to do it in a way that each one will act his character. But if I have to do it in that way, I have to give you a notice so you can be ready. And I did not. So we will make it as what's the special character that each one is saying. And to make the meeting with energy, we'll start by introducing the role players. We have the general evaluator, our birthday girl, DTM Ola Rashid. Can you give us your role in brief?
Good evening, everyone, Toastmaster of the Day and fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, my role as a general evaluator is to care about the meeting, log to see how it will go on, and to see the sections, how they will be conducted by the amazing role players that we do have today, and hopefully that you will enjoy our meeting as we always do. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you. And one of the characters that Ola loved is his name is Dr. George. And he did a school called Chanty Babins. And this school is made for good education for children. And she loved, and that's what she kind of relate to, she loved the way that he's taking care of the children and give them the proper education. So that's Ola's character. Let's move to Srinivas. Our joke master, let him tell us the joke, and then I will tell you what is his character. Joke master, the floor is yours. Srinivas Shapalakshi. Srinivas? One audio. Hello.
I like the echo.
Just with the president. Srinivas, the floor is yours.
Am I audible to all?
Yes.
Echo, not only audible.
My internet connection is dropping. I guess I'm not audible to all.
You are.
You are audible.
Okay.
You are audible
Great.
and noisy too.
Noisy
You're-
too. Oh,
You're audible but not
that's great.
visible.
That's nice. I'm audible but not visible. I prefer keeping my camera off to gain a bigger
Somebody
bandwidth.
connected a two devices at the same place.
It's okay, Srinivas. Keep your camera off, but you have lots of pressure to make us laugh. You are the joke master. Tell us a joke.
Joke. Yes. You know, this morning when I woke up, I realized that it is our beautiful member Ola's birthday. And rubbing my eyes, I happened to send greetings to her. Back came the reply that I officially turned 35, but I somehow misread the 35 as 5. I said, my goodness, this is a huge jump to be a bubbly character of today's theme, what the Toastmaster has set for the day. Toastmaster of the Day has set for us. Soon after that, I was catching up with the local news, and the statistics came up that men have become more gossipy than women in the pandemic. Now I realize that it is because they are working more in the kitchen and not what they are supposed to do actually. And the women folk have all moved to the living hall. So they have got more engaged with themselves, and men got more engaged with the other men gossiping. So something we men have to glorify during the pandemic. At least for now, I guess the women are safe. You will have more jokes coming in as the meeting progresses, as and when I intervene. For the time being, that is it.
Very nice. Nobody laughed.
Ah, good job. Good job. Now, let me tell you Srinivas' best character or cast of character. His character is Charlie Chaplin. And why? Because he has the passion of the artist. And what he relates to and how he's relating to is doing things effectively by remaining silent. So that's the things that Srinivas and Charlie Chaplin are related. Now, let's move on and see who is our timer for today. And our timer, though he has colored teeth and the teeth are books, now let's see the teeth will be colored by the colors of the timing card. Help me welcome our timer, Freddie. Unmute yourself. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Before I came to this group, I entered the wrong room and I was with the Kuwait Challengers TM Club. Can you imagine that as a timer? I saw there's another timer. At this time, I came back and I've noticed that I'm in the wrong place. So I'm here in LOL. I hope I could do my task. And of course, there's a minimum minutes. That would mean I will change my background into green. And I will change to yellow if it's in the middle. And if it's on the last part, I will be changing again into red. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll do the report after some time. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Freddie, you are getting older. You are missing lots of teeth.
I know, that's what I was introducing him to.
I'm doing my job very well today.
Go to Dr. Makhlouf, he will fix your teeth. Now, now our third segment, our meeting will be divided into 4 segments. Actually 3.5, but I'll say them 4. The first segment will be the table topics. The second segment will be the prepared speeches. And there is a mini segment, which is, I wish it is a separate segment, which is the comedy stand-up comedian. And after that, we have the 4th.
You are underestimating it, Madam President. It's a segment.
Why? I am, but it is mini speech. It's not a main speech. That's why I'm saying mini. However, the effect is much bigger than other speeches. And the 4th segment is the evaluation and will be led by Ola. So let's start by our first segment. But before that, our vote counter is our host, Dr. Fatma. Please, Dr. Fatma, tell us what you're going to do while you are counting the votes.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and of course, Madam President and all LOL members. Today, my role will be the vote counter as a moderator. I will cast all the votes after each segment, and then I will release the results at the end for the best speaker, the best stand-up comedian, and the best table topics master, and of course, the best evaluator. Over to you, Madam President.
Thank you, vote counter, and our moderator for tonight, Dr. Fatma. Now, our first segment, are you ready for it? It's a special and unique segment at our club. We are doing it the way we want to do it. And the leader of this segment, she did not send me what's her character. However, the character, she did it in the storytelling. So I assume that
Wafa,
the story.
I sent you.
Really? Really?
I did. The first one I sent you.
Okay. Means I
Send it back now again. Yeah, Wafa.
Okay. Yes. Now I remember that you sent me, but yesterday. Okay, fine. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is her character, and when I read it, now I remember that I read it and laughed. Her character is Winnie the Pooh, and why she has to? Because he's cute and he has a good heart. I don't know how she relates to that, but yes. And the good point is that he loves honey and she loves honey, and the good heart part is. No, I'm joking. Yes, definitely you have a good heart and a pure one, like diamond. So this is our table topics master, Arish Jafar. Help me welcome Arish by a big round of applause and let her be the table topics master. Woo!
Thank you so much, President, and good evening, everyone. I hope you will enjoy what I am going to do today, because our theme today is very special. I know we all are here members of Laugh Out Loud, so let's get started. صح? Grammar? Anyway, we don't have grammarian, so no problem. So, you guys, or before, let's ask Freddie for the time for each one, or I will tell you that each person will have only 1 minute, Freddie. 1 minute, immediately you raise the red color. Okay? So you guys are not going to talk too much. I'm not free for you. I'm a very busy person. I have a lot in my schedule, and you will see right now. And before I start, just to give the credit of this idea to the real person who I've seen them doing it, because I don't want to put anything on myself, like later go and tell her it wasn't good if it was not good. I've seen this idea in Sims Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Vermeet. She did it and it was really good. So I'm excited. So you guys entered a room. And in that room, there was so many people, different characters. And then Toastmasters, Alan Paul was the first one who entered. And when he entered, he found Mr. Clown staring at you. And that reminds you, Alan. Let me remove the background because, one second. Okay. That reminds you, Alan, that you need to be funny. Screen is yours.
I need to, what? That is a question? Is that a question?
I don't want to say that, but you.
Okay, all right. So I entered into the room. Outside the room, it was named Clown. So I thought, okay, you know what? Finally, I'll get to see a clown because, I need some humor in my life. So when I opened the door, it was just Arij without any makeup, just like how she is looking right now. I mean, I said, Arij, where is the clown? And she was like, I am the clown. And then she started doing this. Exactly like what she's doing right now. And I asked Arij, so the next meeting is on Laugh Out Loud. What are you planning to do for the table topics? And she said, I have something in my mind that I copied from another club. So what I plan to do is
Thank you so much, Toastmasters DTM Ellen, for that. And the clown had cut your head. So thank you so much. And after Alan was dead, because the clown cut his head already, so Toastmaster Nahida Bashir entered to check on Alan. Nahida Bashir. Who's Nahida Bashir? Nahida Yasmin. So she entered to check on Alan, and you know who she met? It was Maleficent.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Hanan is here.
Nahida?
Thank you very much.
Screen is yours, Nahida.
Okay.
Do you want to ask about Alan?
No, that's fine. So it was me. Thank you very much, Table Topic Master, and good evening to the Table Topic Master, Toastmaster, and guests. I entered into a different room and I saw the Maleficent, the evil fairy in Sleeping Beauty. Remember, there was a movie about it. There was one that the Maleficent is actually the evil fairy and does something bad to the Sleeping Beauty. But in the second one, the Disney version that came the latest, she is actually not an evil fairy godmother. She becomes a godmother, fairy godmother. Though she looked evil, though she appeared evil, she was so kind in heart, and her true love was the one that was able to wake the...
Toastmaster Nahida, you're talking too much and this is not real.
Thank you.
You will be eaten and go sit with Ellen.
Actually, the throat
Thank you. Thank you so much. I already killed you, die! And when Alan and Nahida was dead, another person entered that room to check on them. And you know who was that person? It was DTM, Hamad Makhlouf. But when he entered, you know who was there? It was me. But when I was kid. Oh, no. Wait, not you. This is for Wafa. Not you. He saw this person. Hi, doctor. How are you? I hope you're doing great. Are you looking for someone here?
Maliku. Maliku.
أيوة يا أخويا خلص.
How beautiful you are. How? What? You are not beautiful? You are so much beautiful. You are with red hair. Anyway, still beautiful with bloody lips, but still beautiful with necklace in your neck. Anyway, we will accept what we have because we don't have any other choice. You killed before me too, and I'm expecting to be killed also. So no problem, what to do. Arij, please don't propose now because I know what you will do at the end of my speech, so I will make it too long, so you will not propose.
Doctor, you lost your chance. And all you said is, you look beautiful. This is all what I took from it. So you will not be dead, but I will kick you out of the room. And now, the next person who entered, it was DTM Wafa. And she found me. Wafa, I am lost, ya Wafa. Help me.
My dear little child, tell me, what's your full name? She doesn't know her full name. Do you have any ID?
Yeah, but Alan took it and he's dead now.
Who killed Alan?
That clown.
My dear little child, I want to tell you something. To grow up in a good manner, you have to stick to your parents and listen to your mother, not to talk to strangers and not to walk alone. And by that, you will be a good girl and you will grow up with good manners. What I want you to do is be yourself, return home, stick to your mother, and go to school and study. Don't leave the class. Focus. Leave men alone and focus on your future.
I don't want to listen to you anymore. And this is why I will bring the devil to eat you alive. And that reminds me, after she's dead, of Toastmaster Jeffen Jacob. Come back to me, Jeffen. Where are you? Jeffen. Yes, show me your face. Oh, this is an old face from last meeting.
Sorry.
How dare you?
I just came from out. Yeah.
What?
Tell me.
Speak. Speak.
Oh, is this Arij? Or is this the devil? I can't really understand the difference because I thought for a second it was Dr. Makhlouf.
Yeah.
Only thing there was 2 horns on top of his head. Well, since I am alone in this room and you killed the rest of the people, I expect to be killed either. I expect to be killed. So
No,
might
Dr.
as well tell
Makhlouf was
something
not
stupid.
dead. He was kicked out.
He was kicked out. Okay, so I prefer to tell something stupid and be killed. I prefer that rather than living. So to Mr. Dracula, you look really awful and you're not trying to scare me. I'm not getting scared. I'm scared of Arij actually, more than you. And this red color skin really suits you. And I think you should stick to this makeup to the rest of your life. It's really good. I'm done.
The red color did not came from Freddy, but it came from me. So I will stop here, and that's it for you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jeffen.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Freddy.
you.
Thank you. And you know who entered next after we kicked him out? Actually, the devil did not kill him because, like he said, I look like Dr. Makhlouf. So
Freddy.
it's fine. No, Alan, you're dead. Don't speak. Well, it was DTM Ola. She tried and entered, but suddenly she entered to another world. Where is it? Ola, I was waiting for you my whole life. Let's go together and play.
Arij, I didn't see you for a long time. Where you have been? Let's go to the field and collect some flowers and then we can have a dinner under the tree. Did you see Mark? Or you didn't see him? Or he is still in the city buying some stuff for us? As we are just like down inside this village and we cannot leave it. But we need things to live by. We need food, we need water. For that we have sent Mark. But I am afraid that he is killed because they told me there is a devil in a red collar ate him. But hopefully he will come soon. But in all cases, we will enjoy our night having dinner under the tree in the field. Would that be okay with you, Arij?
Much. I'm not going with you to any tree. This is too much for me in real person. How come if I am cartoon or enemy? So I think Dr. Fatma came to save Ola, maybe, but she couldn't because she saw the witch waiting for her. Dr. Fatma, what do you want?
Pass. Pass.
Why?
Please pass.
Okay, then Tabassum came in because Dr. Fatma was too chicken. Tabassum.
Oh my God. This is such a pretty witch. The real Arij that we know is much more scarier than this pretty version of Arij. I can still propose to you. Please marry me. And you, whoever you have killed, you have done a very good thing. Okay. And the one you kicked out, you have done a much better thing. Okay. Because I don't like having any competitions around here. Where is that Joker version? Okay, where's that Joker version? I like you in all facets, whether you're a Joker, whether you're Maleficent, whether you're a witch. Okay, so I'm so glad that there is nobody in this room right now other than you and me. So we both of us can tango together, right? Come. I'm waiting for you.
Toastmaster Tabassum, you're talking
Yes,
too
Arij.
much.
My time
That's
is not
why.
up. I'm not shown any red. Okay, so let's tango together. Come. I was waiting for you.
Ready,
That's
show
why
us the red color.
I know you called me last because you wanted to just eliminate all competition. So you kick them out and
Thank
you
you
kill them.
so much,
Arij,
Toastmaster Tabassum. And
I don't
I'm
want to
going
go.
to mute you. Mute her, everyone. And before I go to the next person, do we still have time? Do we still have for one more?
3 minutes. Yes, 3 minutes.
I still have 3 minutes. So 3 people more. And who wants to be dead next? Bashir. Bashir, last meeting. Actually, Bashir, you're dead before even I speak. 1 second, let me show you. Who you are going to face. No, not this one. Wait, yeah, Bashir. Where is it? Maybe this one. Ah, okay. So it should be a Joker
And Joker. Yes.
Not you.
I'm not a Joker.
No, me. So you have to deal with me.
Okay. Yes, my dear Joker. I don't know whether you are a Joker or which. You are killing one by one member. But unfortunately, we are shortfall of members in the LOL club. How we will manage the membership in the club? Please let me alive. At least I will be the member of the LOL club. I will bear this whole club on my shoulder and carry all the years. Let me live, my dear witch. So you killed even a president and all our members. So still you are looking me to kill. Please, I forgive me and let me live in this life. At least one member, only one member in the LOL club, Dr. Makloof died, and then DTM Wafa Salma died. At least let me live. I will hold this club, which this is the things I can tell you.
Stop talking. You know that I wanted to kill you from last meeting, right? So of course I will not leave you alive. So we still have actually Srinivas and Freddy. You think that you are safe? No. He entered, but unfortunately when he entered, he tripped to the floor and then... Hello? Hello?
Oh, what is this?
Freddy? Please get up because I'm a potato under the floor. So, Freddy, say something.
Hello. Are you the potato that I saw in Ireland? This is you who had the problems long years back with the British, correct? You are the one, the superstar who killed so many Irish people. Do you belong to the British people? Do you belong to England? I hope not, because if that's the case, I'm gonna eat you now. Or would you like to be fried?
No!
What do you want to do?
So much, Freddy, and now we
I'm
will move to
going
the
to
last
fry
speaker.
you now.
We will go to the last speaker, Toastmaster Srinivas.
Okay,
Quickly.
I'll give you a chance, but please don't kill me or don't kick me out. You have the chance not to be fried or anything else, but you will be given the chance. Be good to everybody or else I'm gonna kill you or I'm gonna eat you.
How it changed from me killing people to you? Toastmaster Serini, are you there? You are the last person. After I killed everyone, it's only me in here and you. Srinivas, are you there?
Yeah. Potatoes are the one kind of a vegetable that goes with anything and everything. So I'm sure you don't mind accompanying me to any other part of the world. Yes, you have killed all those people whom I was already eyeing on. And now even, yeah, I recall that you kicked out Dr. Makhlouf from the room. And it's only you and, but why you're wearing a devilish look? I'm myself a very, very hardcore devil. And I wouldn't want to go with another devil. I should be the only devil in the whole world. You please come back to your sweet self. Show up your sweet self and be good to all.
Master Serini, I think your time is up. And now, mute yourself, please, because I will return back to live DTM Wafa. Toastmaster DTM Wafa, screen is yours.
Give Arish a big round of applause. That was a show. That was a show. And if you will work on it, and we can make it as a segment in any event, as a segment, and the role players will be ready and prepared. So let's make it a show, called Arish Show for 5 to 10 minutes. What do you think? That's an idea. Take it or leave it. Okay, and now, are we ready for the second segment? I hope that I will bring life with the people who were killed by Arish.
DTM Wafa, are we going to vote for the best speaker in table topics or not?
What do you think?
Only the moderator.
We have never voted before.
We don't
vote for me, everyone.
We don't vote for table topics. It's very sure. I don't know if you want to vote. And I see all of them. They did a great job.
Exactly.
Instead of the best speaker, let's vote for the most speaker.
I prefer not to vote and to keep it like this every time, not to vote for table topics best speaker.
I prefer not to vote for table topics because everyone is doing great job and we are having fun, all of us together.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, moderator. Now let's move to the second segment. And do you know what is my character, Arish? Have you ever watched Men in Black? The old and the new movie. I love the character of Will Smith. And the idea of this movie is, that they help the area and the earth from the aliens. But the good thing is that Men in Black, which is they will show something and then he will forget what he did and what power he has and where he has. I wish I have that power to let people forget that I was your Toastmaster of the day today and I did not make you laugh. At the end of the meeting, I will do it and you will forget that I'm your president even. Now let's move to the second segment, which is the prepared speeches. And our prepared speeches, we have two speakers. The first speaker is Sheikh Bashir, and he's doing level 1, project 3. And Sheikh Bashir did not tell me what is his character. And that makes me choose any character for Sheikh Bashir. I choose for him Batman. He's wise by choosing not to tell me what is his character. He's our surgeon at arms and he comes early to make sure that everything is under control. So he looks like Batman for me in that LOL meeting. Now, Sheikh Bashir will be evaluated by Jeffen. And Jeffen's character is Amir Khan. This character, he likes it because of the versatility. And why he likes this character, it's a role model. So let's hear the evaluation from Jeffen or Sheikh Bashir's speech. Jeffen, please.
Until the 11th hour, Sheikh Bashir hasn't given me a title for his speech. He hasn't prepared it. That's what he told me. So I don't know what he's going to prepare or what he's going to say. I kept asking him for 2 days. He didn't tell anything. So over to you. I'm just going to listen to what you're saying. All the very best.
Okay. So what are the objectives of his speech? What's the purpose? Do we have any
No,
Sheikh Bashir, please, can you read your objective? And this is, there is what, where is Sheikh Bashir? And there is a suggestion for the Toastmaster of the VP Education is to write the objectives on the agenda. So even if the speaker did not send his objectives or purpose, it will be on the agenda and we will not be lost. So where is Sheikh Bashir? Sheikh Bashir, what's your objective? What's your purpose for the speech?
My objectives give a speech in front of the audience, get a feedback from them and implement in the next speech.
Okay, fine. So Jeffen, he's just giving general speech and whatever feedback you will give, he will work on it for his second speech. Timer, his time is 5 to 7 minutes. Can you show me the time, please? You are muted.
On the commencement of the 5 minutes, I will be showing the green background, and when it reaches on the 6 minutes, the yellow background will be appearing, and as it reaches 7 minutes, the red color will be shown, and there will be 30 minutes allotted time, 30 seconds, sorry, allotted time. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, timer. Sheikh Bashir, what's your title? Sheikh Bashir?
Yeah.
What's your title? Can you hear me?
Sorry?
What's your speech title? A speech should be having a title, right? Title.
Life, aspiration in your life.
What?
Aspiration.
Aspiration in your life. Okay. So, Sheikh Bashir, aspiration in your life. Aspiration in your life. Sheikh Bashir, the floor is yours.
Every one of us have some aspiration in our life. Especially when you are seeing something, we try to get it very quickly. Especially when you see the mobile phone. Whenever the new version comes up, so we decided to buy or change our existing mobile. Whether it is useful or not, whether it will work or not, whether we deserve or not, we don't bother that. We try to grab the new things, whatever it comes up. Even if you are satisfied with mobile, again we'll jump to the car. Where is the limitation? Really, we need a limitation. There is a boundary to cut short our aspiration. See, I decided to find my limitation for my aspiration. For that, I would like to tell you one story. See, one man was walking on the desert with barefoot. There was a scorching sunlight. He was so embarrassed, so tired to walk on it. There was a hot sand in the ground. He couldn't step forward. Then luckily he saw a car coming towards to him. Then he waved a hand to stop the car. The car pulled over outside, and then one man got down from the car. He asked the carman, the barefoot guy asked the carman, please, can you drop me in this direction towards north? He said, no, I'm going towards south. So I'm so sorry, I cannot drop you. So this barefoot guy requested him, say, you cannot drop me anywhere. At least, can you get your shoe so I can go by walk? It's a very difficult to walk on the sand with barefoot. So this man, the car guy, one who came by car, he was thinking that, see, I'm going by car. The shoe is extra for me. So why don't I spare my shoe? So he take off his shoe and gave to the person, the walking person. Then he started to move ahead. Again, this guy chased this carman and said, please, please stop, stop, stop. Sir, I have one more request. If you don't mind, the scorching sun is hitting on my head. So if I get your cap, I can be protected from the sunlight. Again, this car driver thought that, yes, this also makes sense. Since I'm driving car, so cap is extraordinary for me. So why don't I spare my cap to the guy who is really deserve for it? So he removed his cap and gave to this guy. He wore it, and then he wore the shoes, and he started to walk. The car started moving. Then after a few seconds, the guy, the barefoot guy, again chased the car and said, excuse me, can you stop the car? Then again he stopped. Now what do you want? This guy asked him, the barefoot guy asked him, sir, if you don't mind, can you give your car? What did you say? Can I get your car? So he went inside the car. He pulled out one whip and he thrashed him left and right. Tuck, 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 tuck. Then he, barefoot guy, started to laugh. He was so shocked and surprised and asked this guy, what happened to you? I'm beating you. Still you are laughing? He said, sir, if I don't ask this question, something will be in my mind. If I would have asked you, you could have given this car. In my future, I will keep it in mind. Why I did not ask him? If I could have asked him, you would have given this car, I would have this car. So this one, you bit me nicely, so I will not keep it in my mind. I understood what is my limit for my aspiration. So unless we burn our fingers, we will not realize what is our aspiration. Let me explain one more thing. The same way, one more guy come by car and one boy guy walking by barefoot. This time he waved and then car pulled over. Then he asked, can I get your shoe? This guy immediately get down from the car and pulled out this whip and thrashed him left and right. On the way, one passerby stopped and asked him, what did he ask you? Just he asked your shoe, whether you can give or don't give. Just say it. Why did you beat you? He said, first he will ask my shoe. Second, he would say, this is his car. So how do you know that? How do you make sure that? He said, the same way I climbed this car from somebody else. This car is stolen car. Okay, we have to understand what is our aspiration limitation. In this world, we don't have limitation, no barricade, no frame for our aspiration. Every time we desire, aspirate to get something, whether it is useful or not, but still we are getting this. My conclusion of these two stories, to understand where we are standing, what we need. Think twice, really we need that before going to buy. Over to you.
Good job, Sheikh Bashir. You will listen to the evaluator and work on all commands next meeting. Now let's move to the second speaker on our agenda. And the second speaker is our VPPR, Nahida, not Bashir, Nahida Yasmin. And, and Nahida's evaluator is Tabassum Ali. Now Tabassum, her character that she loved is Dorin from Finding Nemo. And why she likes it? Because she's forgettable like her. And she will have full of life and happy. And the best thing is the punchline. Just keep swimming. And that was Tabassum character. She's forgettable like Tabassum. Good job, Tabassum. So you will forget that I was the Toastmaster of the day for this night. Tabassum, can you give us Nahida Yassin speech objective?
Thank you. It is like she's forgetful like me, and I wanted you to sing those punchline. You know, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. That's the punchline.
Good.
Okay, so I'm the evaluator for Toastmaster Nahida Yasmin, and who is embarking on her Pathways Innovative Planning Level 5 Project 1. And this is her second speech of her high performance leadership. Her title of her first speech was Let's Begin Our Sail. And the title of her second speech is Reaching the Shore. It will be, timer please note, 5 to 7 minutes. And the objective of her speech, the objective hour of her speech, the purpose of this project is for the member to apply her leadership and planning knowledge to develop a project plan, organize a guidance committee, and implement the plan with the help of a team. The purpose of this second speech, which she's embarking on today, is for the member to share some aspect of her experience completing the project. So all the best, and we are all looking forward to your speech, Reaching the Shore. Floor is all yours.
Freddie,
Arrive safely.
Thank you, Tabassum. Freddie, the timing 5 to 7 minutes. Just take care of the timing.
Yes. On top of the 5th minute, I'll be showing the green background. And after a minute, that is on the 6th, I'll be showing the yellow. And on the 7th, the background will be changed into red. Again, 30 seconds will be given to you as Balash. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, timer. Nahida, do you want to share the screen?
No.
Okay, Nahida Yassin, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Good evening to Miss Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. Thank you so much before I begin my speech, I want to thank all my club members for all the support they have given me in completing this HPL. Now to begin, when I took this HPL, I did not know half of the things what we had to do. We had to make a vision. We had to make a mission. I thought, okay, fine. vision. Yeah, okay, I just won that part and then that's it. And then my guidance committee, including 4 people, DTM Alan Paul, Dr. Makhlouf, DTM Arij, and DTM Fatma Abdo. All of them, the great, let's say, the masculine leaders. So they said, no, that's not it. Are you out of your mind? You have to fix your mission and vision properly. So I thought, okay, fine. It was a scratch at the beginning, but then with the help of the guidance committee, it got refined, and I will read my mission today and vision, and that how much I have completed. So my vision that refined by the guidance committee was to have a successful series of events that will educate current members, bring in new members, and gain more followers in our social media. And the mission was to have an open mic stand-up comedy event, to involve educational sessions, to give an open opportunity for others to participate in the event, to make attractive posters for the event. Now, taking this journey was of course not having a smooth sea. At the beginning, we planned that there will be a 5 event, and we are like, whoa, okay, 5 day, 5 event for the open mic stand-up comedy. It will be a lot. We made it small and made it for 3 days. So the first day was a training. A first event was about training. Second event was about the open mic, and third event was about the final open stand-up comedy show, where we had a keynote speaker and our participants who performed at the end. Now, to do that, of course, I had to have a team. I mean, it's not possible to practice my leadership if I did not have a team. In my team member, I will mention the name. I had DTM Ola, DTM Fatma, I had DTM Arij, I had Toastmaster Abdul Wahid, I had Toastmaster Jeffin Jacob. I had all of them to help me in certain areas. I had DTM Ola and DTM Fatma to help me with the agenda and contacting people for the role players. I had Toastmaster Abdul Wahid to help me to make a group for our participants of the open mic stand-up comedy. I had TM Jeff and Jacob to contact the participants and reassure things again and again. And that's how, and the PR job, of course, I took it to myself as being a PR. Now, when we started it, our first event, we had wonderful trainers, because the first event was about training. So we had wonderful trainers including DTM Dr. Makhlouf, we had TM Srinivas, we had Toastmaster Deepak, who really gave one of the wonderful workshops that day. And no, we did not have Team Deepak at the first day, but they gave such wonderful workshop. It was so beneficial. And then, of course, to lighten up the day and everything, there was our, let's say, our sparkle of the LOL, who was Toastmaster of the day that day, was DTM Arij. Just like how she entertained us today in the table topics, that day also she did a wonderful job. And our first event was successfully done thanks to all the role players who helped complete it. Our second event was the open mic stand-up comedy. Now that was a bit difficult part because we had to gather up the participants. We had to advertise and let people know the benefits and everything. So we started making posters. I started making posters about what can you gain about the open mic and if you participate in it and what will you achieve it. I made these posters, and with the help of, I think, my club members, and have requested other members, they have shared it with their clubs. They have shared it in different platforms. And then we were able to achieve 9 participants. We were able to have 9 participants participating in the open mic stand-up comedy. Each of them bought such gift gifted and fruitful performance that really shocked us all. That, you know what, humor is there in everyone. You just gotta go find it out and then bring it and perform it, and that's it. You will get it. It's just a pinpoint. It's just a starting point, and you can move on from there. After that, of course, because my time is going, so I will just move to the last event. The last event have consisted of course, the stand-up comedy show, where we had the keynote speaker. Our plan was to call Tosbas Dityam Kahtani, but he was not available. And finding the keynote speaker was so difficult. And for that, of course, Dityam Wafa has really helped, because without her, I don't know how to contact them. So she have contacted them and helped us find a keynote speaker, and we were able to have a successful show. In these, of course, I learned so many things. One of them is that, our some of my committees it was really a busy time, to be honest, in job and other things. It was really a busy time, so some things I really took it to my hand and I did it myself. But at the end of the day, I will tell you the results that we had. We had at the beginning around 500 followers. Now we have 551 followers in Instagram. Now we have at least a 1 member addition to our club. And our event, of course, gave educational session to our members and to the other members who was really interested to understand and learn more. And we had good feedbacks, especially to the ones who trained and the ones who gave workshop, and for our role players as well. And of course, we had advertised and such things. I think at the beginning we might have expected that, whoa, we're gonna go a lot far. But after I reached the shore, I understood that I wish I could apply more skills next time I go to the sea, so that we get even more and far better things out of the sail. So that's it. This is the end of my HPL, and thank you very much to all the role players, to all the people, all the members who have helped to achieve it, and the credits goes to you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Nahida, for a great reflection. And that's we call it the moment of truth, when we reflect on what we are doing. Good job and good review. Now let's move to the most exciting part in our meeting, which is our...
I'm sorry to interrupt, Toastmaster of the Day, but what was the character that I kind of sent you? You did not tell about mine.
Oh, I forgot to say what your Nahida. Nahida's favorite character is from Pride and Prejudice. And Nahida, it's the same character that I love, Elizabeth. And why she likes it, because she defines the society hierarchy and stick to what she wants till the end. Now, the funny thing is that she said, I don't relate to her, though I do. You relate to her, that you stick till the end to make it happen and to prove that. And the proof for that is the open mic you did and the struggles, and you continue till the end until it's done. So yes, I see you are related to her. And I like the same character, by the way. Thank you for reminding me, Nahida, for this. Now let's move to the third part of our meeting, which is the stand-up comedy show. And our 2 stand-up comedian, the first stand-up comedian, his best character is Adil Imam, and he's a comedian, well-known comedian in Arab. And why he likes it? Because he's committed to what he's doing for more than 50 years. and commitment is something that I can see. It's with Dr. Makhlouf. Now let's hear Dr. Makhlouf's stand-up comedy and see if he can make us laugh. Timing, please, before Freddie. The time for the stand-up comedy speaker.
Correct me if I'm wrong. At the end of the 3 minutes, I'll be showing the green color background. On the 4th minute, this will be yellow. And on the 5th, it will be red. Back to you,
Okay.
Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Freddie. And we have a guest, and we will listen to Talal's comment at the end of the meeting. You came in the right time, Talal. Now let's hear to Dr. Makhlouf and see if he can make us laugh. Enjoy.
Thank you, Mr. Ofa. Thanks a lot for this.
Ahlan, Talal. Ahlan. Dr. Makhlouf, the floor is yours.
Good evening. You know, I have 3 daughters, Hannah, Sarah, and Bambi. Bambi, she is now 5 years old. And, you know, when we thought, Sarah came to me asking, we need to adapt cat. I said, adapt cat? Why? I can give you tons of cats from Egypt. They are everywhere in the street. No problem. Come, I will get you one. Why to go and adapt and pay money for that? She said, no, 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 no. We need to have her birth certificate, her history, medical history, the vaccine list. I said, vaccine list? Even I don't have my vaccine list till now. How can I get a vaccine list for my cat? Anyway, we went there, adapt Bambi. And from that day, she is the most important person, not only at home, which is sure she is the most important one at home, but even in all my training sessions, in all my speaking slots, she's jumping everywhere. She's more famous than me. Everybody is saying, even Tabassum at the beginning of this meeting, she starts saying, we have Bambi in the show. Anyway, I remember when I was young, Srinivas, you may recall that, we were feeding our cats from the remaining food of the full day. At the end of the day, what remains, we are giving to the cats. Freddie is recalling that. But when we got Bambi, Sarah said, we have to go and shop for Bambi. I said, shopping for Bambi, why? She said, you will see. When we went there, there was a special shop for cats and dogs. And there, we got dry food for Bambi, wet food, snacks, treats. They never gave me treats before. They're giving Bambi treats. Not only that, bed for Bambi, clothes for Bambi, jewelry for Bambi. This is more than what I get when I married their mother. It didn't stop like that. It didn't stop like that. They said, we have to get an appointment for Bambi. I said, she may be tired or sick. We have to go to the doctor for appointment. Sarah, no, Daddy. We have to get her appointment at the spa. I said, spa for whom? Spa for Bambi. Spa for Bambi? I never went to spa before. Bambi will go to spa? They said, yes. She will do grooming, nail polishing and cutting, perfuming. I said, perfuming for cats? I remember I got a perfume 2 years back, huh? Anyway, we went there and Bambi did everything. And then I went to cashier to pay. 15 KD for grooming. I am going to my barber shop doing, cutting everything in my face, shaving everything in my face with 2 KD. and Bambi 15 kb? Are they considering the amount of hair they are cutting? Anyway, if you are considering to adopt a cat, think twice. It's more expensive than getting married. Be careful. Back to you, our Toastmaster of the day.
You surprised
Toastmaster of the
me.
day. Are you
I
there?
thought when he's having the third child, the third, the third child, I said, he has a child without telling me? Well, how? When? It's a cat.
By the way, she's upset and left for another chair.
Oh.
Now let's move to our, thank you, Dr. Makhlouf. You made us laugh. Thank you. Now let's move to the second stand-up comedian. And the character that he liked is Harry Specter from Suits. And why he liked it, it's the way he communicate, negotiate, closing the deals. And let's see what is related with him. He likes to do that, but let's see. Now, the floor is yours, Alan. The timing is with Freddie, and you know that. So the floor is yours. Alan.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. This is Chef Alan Paul, and most of the people call me as the egg specialist. Do you know why? You guys know why? You can unmute yourself.
Tell
Otherwise,
us,
it's
tell
fine.
us.
Why?
It's because I know how to make a lot of eggs, all kinds of eggs, boiled eggs, poached eggs, sunny side up, bottoms up, eggs Benedict, eggs Cumberbatch, eggs Tom Hardy. I mean, every egg there is, I know how to make it. But still, people don't appreciate my cooking. If you get food poisoning, how is it my fault? There's something wrong with the food. Don't blame the chef, right? Blame the food or just blame yourself. The other day, I was in the kitchen making some eggs, and I thought, you know what? I should spice things up. So I flipped it, and it landed right on Alina's head. Now, I'm going to tell you a story. And this is a true story. There's no exaggeration. And, there are some stories in our life which don't need any exaggerations because you simply can't make things worse, right? Now, this was when I was a bachelor working in India. And I thought now is a good time to explore other territories apart from eggs. So I went to the market and I got a fish. A fish, I mean, what can go wrong, right? And this was back in the days when YouTube and all were not there. I took a pan, put water, started boiling it, all right? And then I put the fish inside the pan. And I thought, you know what? Something is missing here. And I looked at the shelf. There were powders of different colors. There was yellow powder, red powder, brown powder, white powder. I knew the white powder was salt. So I put all of them into the pan. And still something was wrong with the fish. It was not looking like the way my mom makes it. It was looking a little light. So I poured a little more milk into it. I thought it might be more creamier that way. And now it was starting to look a little more better, but still the fish was not appetizing enough. So I shut the pan and I thought, let it stay there for half an hour. And then I opened the pan and the aroma just came in. And it was so bad. I thought, you know what, before I give this to others, I should first test it out myself. So I took a spoon and yes, I took a bite of it. And I'm not kidding you. I got hospitalized for 4 days for food poisoning. They put drips. It was so bad. I thought I was the worst cook in the world. But I kept thinking, you know what? There should be someone who is much bad than me, right? There should always be someone who is much worse. And then I got married. All right. Now, my wife may not be the best cook in the world, but she also loves to experiment like me. The other day, I was sitting in the living room watching Netflix, and then she comes into the living room screaming, saying, Alan, the kitchen is about to explode. You know, whenever people, there are two kinds of people in this world. First are the kind of people who whenever they see danger, they take whatever they can find and they run out of the house. And then there are the other people who spring into action, who are the heroes who come to save the day. So as soon as I heard the love of my life telling me that she is in danger, I didn't look no further. I took my DTM plague and I ran out of the house. Okay, fine. I came back because being a good husband. And I went to check, okay, sweetheart, show me what happened to the kitchen. I went to the kitchen. She was making rice. The pressure cooker was up. I mean, the steam was coming up and the rice was sticking on top of the roof. I told her, I held her in my arms and I said, babe, I finally found the one. With that, my time is up. But the next time you want someone to cook food and give it to you, you can always approach Chef Alan Paul. All right? Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
And by the way, I will let Mom listen to this speech because she thinks I'm the worst cook in the world. Now, thank God that I find somebody else. I'm now no guilty. I will let Mom know, and maybe she will make an interview with you, Alan. Thank you for this lovely show. We have two amazing stand-up comedians. And now, are we ready for voting, moderator? Timer, are the speakers within the time?
For the prepared speech, Sheikh Bashir got the 6 minutes, 47 seconds. For Toastmaster Nahida, it's 8.26.
So anonymously, we have a best speaker. And regarding the stand-up comedian?
For this, they are both qualified.
Super.
One,
Moderator?
Dr. Maklov is 4, yes.
Yeah, you may say the timing. Sorry,
Okay.
Freddy.
Dr. Maklov was 4.13 and DTM Allen 5.19.
Super.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, moderator, will you do the voting?
I have already run the poll.
Okay.
It's done. Thank you so much for voting.
Thank you, moderator. Now, let's move to the third segment. And our third segment is the evaluation segment, and it will be led by our general evaluator, the birthday girl, DTM Ola Rashid. Ola, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day. Just give me a second. Okay, great. So, good evening, everyone. Hopefully you are enjoying the meeting as I am. So, before giving my own report, there is some people will be helping me in evaluating the speakers, the stand-up comedy, and after that, I'll give my own report. But before we start, I would like to ask the timer how much time the evaluators will have. Timer.
Hello, everyone. I think I'm forgetting my
For,
time.
for, for, for the evaluators, for speech evaluation, how much time they do have?
Yeah, they will be, it's a minimum of, am I correct? 2 minutes?
Yeah, 2 minutes to
2
3 minutes.
minutes. The
2 to
green,
3 minutes.
yeah, green color. 2.5 minutes will be the yellow. And on
Mhm.
the reaching of the 3 minutes, it will be the red background. Thank you
And
very
they will
much.
have a 30 seconds of a grace
Okay,
period.
yes.
Thank you so much,
Yes, thank
Freddie,
you.
for that. So let's kick off. The first evaluator will be Toastmaster Jacob, who will be evaluating Toastmaster Sheikh Bashir. So the platform is yours, Jiffin.
Thank you, DTM Ola. Toastmaster Sheikh Bashir. It was an amazing speech, I should say. It was really thought-provoking. Um, you really made me think about what a person should really aspire in their life, which is something which normally I didn't hear till now, and it was a really good one. The first thing is that first I like to tell the positives. One is this. The second thing is the quotes which you told, such as think twice before you buy, which is true. Know where you stand in your life, and then you buy the stuff, which is also true. Which will lead to a person's success, I believe. Rather than spending a lot, you should think before buying. So which was really good. The thoughts and the quotes were really good. However, I have few comments which would be really nice if you would improve on it, and you can give a better speech next time. There are mainly 2 points. One is practice on your speech. Uh, not just practice, practice on the tenses too, such as past, present, and the future. That would really help the audience also have a patience to listen, because if the tenses are not right, I believe it will have a problem. So practice on the tenses. The second thing is avoid elaborating. Try to be the third person. You for example, you gave in a point where you gave sound for fighting, like dishum dishum. I don't think you have to do it when you're giving a prepared speech. Rather, if it is for a stand-up comedy, it would be really fun to hear. But in this, I don't think so. It was needed. It is your wish. Second thing is what I said like before. Try to stick to a third-person narrative or a first-person narrative. You are keeping on switching. So if you're being the third-person narrative, third person as a narrator, you should stick to that person, that point of view, and explain the whole story. By explaining from one point to another, like first person and second person, you were dragging the story, which led people to little bit of boredom. So work on it, and I think you'll really excel in your speech. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jiffin, for this. And now let's move to our second evaluator, the vibrant lady that we all love, Toastmaster Tabassum Ali, who will be evaluating Toastmaster Nahida Yasmin. Toastmaster Tabassum, the platform is yours.
Thank you so much, our wonderful birthday girl, DTM Ola Rashid. I'll be evaluating Nahida Yasmin, although she's not here at the moment. She will be definitely looking forward to the recording of her speech and the evaluation. So first and foremost, congratulations, Nahida, for a wonderful HPL which spread across on 3 different events. So it was all meticulous planning that you did. And as you said, smooth sea never makes a skilled sailor. You started your speech on a very, very positive, elaborative note where it was an attitude of gratitude. You straight away jumped into your presentation by thanking all the role players, all the instrumental people. Literally, I think she named everybody from the club who have helped her to achieve her objective of her HPL. Now, I would say you have definitely achieved the objective of your second speech, which said that you have to quote your vision and your mission and your journey, how you achieved those 3 HPL. So she went into a lot of details where she explained the success of her event by that they started by 5 events, then they zeroed it on 3 events. It started with the first event of the 3 keynote speakers. No, the 2, she said 3 then. 2 keynote speakers, Dr. Makhlouf and Srinivas, who gave excellent first event. Then she went on to say about the open mic and how due to the vast publicity, she had not 1, 2, 3, but total 9 contestants she was able to zero in on. after describing the event, she also went ahead to say that what was the result and what was the effect of her HPL. Did it have a result? Did it achieve its goal? So she highlighted those aspects also, whereby she said that there were 500 followers and now it became almost 551 followers on Instagram. So her vision was accomplished and her mission was accomplished as well. Secondly, we are looking out it was an open house to get more members, and we were lucky enough to get one more member. Now, these are the plus points of what Nahida said. Now, where she could improve upon is, I would say, only on two aspects. One is about structuring the speech. Now, the thing is, she had covered three aspects, that is the events, the take home, what she learned out of the event, and the last was acknowledging people. Now she did not, towards the end, she went overtime, and plus she rushed into her speech. So I would say next time, please structure your speech a little more. And secondly, there was a little lack of preparation. That's why the voice was a little monotone. So I think you can put a lot of your life when you're explaining if you are better prepared. So this is your to take home message. And of course, your ship has reached the shore. Now I wish that from reaching the shore, you will go paragliding, and the next event you will take flight, because sky is the limit for you. So looking forward to your next event. All the best, Nahida. Over to you, our general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tabassum, for this evaluation. And now it is the time. Yes, they make us laugh, but at the same time, they have to know what points they need to improve in themselves. And we have the master with us, the person who really can evaluate the stand-up comedian. So for both the stand-up comedians we had today, Dr. Makhlouf and his Bambi, and DTM Allen and his cooking skills that we don't really wanted to try any day. So we do have Toastmaster Srinivas Chilipati, but the timing for this part will be different. So timer, would you please explain the time for the evaluator?
Hello, everyone. Again, it will be a total of 6 minutes. Am I correct? 5 minutes. Okay. At the end of, come again. I think I'm paragliding right now.
It
Okay.
is 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
On the agenda, it is 5.
Okay. Yes.
4 to 5.
Yes. Upon reaching 4 minutes, I'll be showing the green background. And 4.5 will be on the yellow background. And upon reaching 5 minutes, I'll be showing the red background. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, timer, Toastmaster Freddy. And now it is the time to give the platform to Toastmaster Srinivas.
Thank you, General Evaluator, my fellow comedians, my LOL members. It was a wonderful stand-up comedy tonight by both the stand-up comedians who satisfied almost all the characteristic features of a stand-up comedy. Let me talk. While both of them happen to attempt a kind of comedy which is called the observatory comedy, which is what we are known for, and that is what we have to confine ourselves in LOL. Positives of both the speakers. Dr. Makhlouf, enthusiasm, facial expression, voice modulation, relatable anecdotes, and delivery. These are very, very vital for a stand-up comedian. And these come very naturally to a speaker or a stand-up comedian as they perform along. What I noticed in Alan Paul, narration, transition, opening, and closing of a speech, both were in tandem. The opening opened up with a comic note, and the closing again ended up with a comic note, which is what a stand-up comedian always, goes through. Now, what next? Both the performers did something very right. That is recall of a personal experience, which is what every stand-up comedian should always bear in mind. When you recall a personal experience, the story comes from your heart, and the humor is automatically connected with the rest of the people or the rest of the audience. Weaving a story around that experience, this is the most difficult part. We all have humorous stories. We all have come across funny stories in life, but how to weave a story around it, which is what our two stand-up comedians tonight happen to show us. Command on the right words or vocabulary is something what we have to really look into. This is the area where we can improve. That is where we went wrong tonight. Words in a stand-up comedy play a very vital role. Try to curb your description to just a word and not elongate into a sentence. Topic should arouse humor or suspense. Subject, always confined to the humor part of the story and stress on the humor part of the story. Speech, adapt to your speed, your vocal variety, or your rate of words, how you do it, because each one of us have our own style of delivery. At the end, I would only say organizing the speech, lining of the punches, pauses are very vital, and timing. These are the four very, very vital ingredients of a stand-up comedy. With that, I hand it over back to the general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters Srinivas. It is always nice to listen to you when you evaluate stand-up comedy. Hopefully, I can do it one day. So now it is the time to give my own report about this amazing, incredible meeting. We started before 6:30, which is by welcoming the people into the room and chat with them, and that was done perfectly by the president and the rest of the members of Laugh Out Loud. And then the president already, the Sergeant at Arms, first of all, started the meeting on time. And I do believe we are on time and we are working perfectly on the agenda. And the president welcomed everyone. And she has chosen really a nice and interesting theme, because really it made me to think, like, for 2 days which kind of character I would love to share with her, because there are many characters around, but Dr. George came to my mind to share his work and what he really did in his life, and the school is still there till now in India. At the same time, I do believe everyone agree on the spotlight segment, which is the table topics. Arich, you rocked it. You did an amazing job. That was hilarious, much fun. You made every single person engaged. We were waiting the next character every single time. Yes, that kind of characters. So you really did it in a very smart way, and that was really amazing. Amazing. Even I gave you 3 stars in my evaluation. So you did a great job. For the speeches, thank you, Sheikh Bashir, and for Nahida for sharing. Bashir to share his aspiration part, and Nahida to share her project and her journey in the HPL. And of course, the stand-up comedians, Dr. Makhlouf, I'm really sorry that Bambi is doing all of this. All of this? Poor man. You knew what to do. You had to pamper her. And for Alan, we didn't know that you know how to make food now. I'm not interested to try it any day. So I Srinivas and all the evaluators really did a good job to give their own feedback for the speakers and for the stand-up comedians. I really enjoyed my time. Every time I I attend LOL. Sometimes it's not, even if I don't have a role, I just attend it to really change my mood. So after a long working day and a lot of work, so you want something just to feel really relaxed, just LOL do that for me. So thank you so much for this amazing, amazing meeting. And keep it up, people. You are rocking. And back to you to the Toastmaster of the day. And before that, do we have to vote for the evaluators? Okay, so for the 3 evaluators, so I would love to ask the timer if our 3 evaluators are qualified to be voted for.
Good evening once again. So Toastmaster Jeffen, he got 2.06. To Toastmaster Tabasum, 3.03. For Srinivas, 3.39.
Great, great. So I do believe all of them, they are qualified. So do we have the poll so we can choose the best evaluator? We have it. So let's vote for the best evaluator. And till you get the results, it's my time to turn back this meeting to our beautiful Toastmaster of the day, DTM Wafa Salman.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for the lovely evaluation and the way that you led that segment. And now we will move to whatever we have on the agenda, which is our meeting is over. We used to have one guest, and the guest is not there anymore. Oh, Talal is there. Talal?
Yes, I'm here.
How are you? Long
Fine,
time.
thank you. Yes, how are you? Good. How are you doing?
I'm super good.
Long time, yes.
Yeah, the people who don't know, I know Talal since Aim High, long time ago when we started the club.
You are right.
How do you find our meeting, Talal?
Actually, it was fantastic for me because I was long time not in this mood, not in this mood of Toastmaster. We'll talk about what's happening, all Corona happens and what, yeah, of course, everything. I was seeing your ad in Instagram. So I thought to myself, inshallah, today I'm going to share with you this meeting. It was a lovely day. Everything come back to me and I was very happy. Alhamdulillah. Thanks.
Thank you, Talal, for attending.
For me, it's a new experience, of course. Zoom is a new experience for me. I am not so comfortable with it. Still, we are old school, you know that. But it's good to keep up with the new things.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
By the way, Talal, we have all been there since COVID started, and we started to learn on Zoom, and now we are familiar with. So just take it step by step, and you will be expert, and you will enjoy it. And hope to see you in our next meeting. Follow us on Instagram, and let's see you in our next meeting.
Inshallah. I am, from my heart, I wish to, or I want, but inshallah the time will be.
Okay, great.
Next time for the meeting?
Not the second, not this coming Monday, the other Monday, which is we have. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Thanks a lot. Toastmaster.
You're welcome. We are meeting the first and third Monday of every month. So just keep it in mind, first and third.
Okay, I'll write it down here. Okay,
at 6:30. Okay.
Yes.
Now, moderator, the poll is done, right, for the evaluator?
Yes.
Yes, DTM Wafa, it's done and the results are ready.
Okay. Can you share the results? I'll give you the control.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much for giving me the control to announce the results. And I would like first to share my screen. Are you ready for knowing the results? Any guesses?
Yes, Sheikh Bashir is the best speaker.
Obviously. No doubt.
Drum rolls. Sorry, it's the best speaker and the best table topic. Sorry. Just a moment. Okay, I will change it later, but the best speaker and the Sheikh Bashir.
Hey.
Congratulations. And the best speaker, the best stand-up comedian is, any guesses?
Alan.
Yes, DTM
Yes.
Alan.
Bambi. Thank you.
And the best evaluator is he or she Toastmaster, the best. Thank you so much, and over to you, DTM Wafa.
Thank you, moderator. And now we mixed up the Toastmaster and the president, so they are two in one now. We listened from the guest comment, and now
Can we have a group photo before forgetting?
That's good. Our PR is sleeping. Group photo, our PR. Smile.
I'll take a photo. Or characters.
Okay, I took. Thank you very much for reminding us for the photo. Let me check something, just a minute. Yes, all of them are there. Now, by that, as a Toastmaster of the day and as a president of the club, I want to thank you all and forget that I'm the Toastmaster of the day for this meeting. Just forget about it as if it didn't happen, okay? We'll meet together. Please sign up for the roles. VP Education is looking forward to you to book up your role. So we will be ready by our posters and by our agenda a week before the meeting. Thank you very much for participating and looking forward to see you in our next meeting. Have a great night.
Just for curiosity's sake, should we make LOL meeting a little different the coming meeting? At random, let's celebrate anyone's birthday, because I see that LOL meetings are always commencing with somebody's birthday. I was just thinking, why not we all meet in Wafa's place and celebrate her birthday the next meeting? We'll make it as Wafa's, pompous birthday, unofficial.
Can we sing happy birthday for
let's
Yeah.
We've
We
got
need
to
to
sing
sing.
happy birthday for Ola.
Happy birthday
To you.
Happy birthday
to
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
happy birthday,
Happy
happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
One more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, my Ola.
Wow!
Wafa, before you end, I'm sending you something. Can you play it, please?
Okay.
I send you on WhatsApp.
Okay.
This is something like in second heck. So I made it. So sorry, yani sorry. Sorry, ya Wafa.
I did not receive it yet.
It's coming. It's coming now.
Yeah, I did now.
Yeah. يعني هيدا something هيك. You can? For it, everyone. Do you want to see some characters? Until no. Rainy, you are not. I wanted to put this actually to Dr. Makhlouf. 1 second. Let me remove the background.
This is wow.
Yeah, this I can speak about. Not the lady with pinky hair. Pinky? I hate the color pinky. No.
Well, يلا يا وقع. أيوة يا وقع. وين الموسيقى؟ لا ما في موسيقى وفاء. Share with audio.
Computer audio.
Okay.
Oh, I'm still with this face. Wait.
Thank you very much.
I did it quickly.
Thank you very much, Aries.
Yes, that one. That was a day.
Happy birthday, Ola.
Birthday, Ola.
Much, everyone.
Thank you, our PPR, and thank you, members, for the lovely meeting. Love you all. Looking forward to see you in our next meeting. And have a good night. Bye.
Bye. Good night once again. Happy birthday, Ola.
Thank you, Tabu. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Good night. Happy birthday, Ola.
Thank you,
Bye.
Teresa. Thank you.